Hello, thank you for joining, for coming into the solar eclipse and Aries new moon ceremony. My name is C. I'm a spiritual facilitator who works with the Akashic records. I also do chakra healing and clearing. I also help individuals with soul discovery, and I also do self-love coaching. So with that, tonight we are going to talk about the solar eclipse in Aries, and it's also a new moon. And what does that mean for you? So for the collective, for us, Aries is that sign that's kind of the fire starter. It's first of all, it's the first sign of the zodiac. So it starts everything, it initiates everything. It's all about action, action, action. And it's also the sign of the warrior. It's also named after the god of war, Aries, right? And so it has this strong, powerful energy to it, almost like an ass kicking type of energy. And I'm sure most of you've already felt it, um, as it was coming to the solar eclipse. And our last new moon was also in Aries, a new moon. So it might have started then and it's kind of carrying forward now. And I feel like now it's super strong. Like it's before the previous new moon, it was kind of like, hey, I'm here. This is what's going on. And you need to take action on this. Now, this new moon is like, we're not playing around anymore. You're going to take action on this, you're going to change this, and if you don't, I'm going to keep showing up until you figure it out. And that's exactly what happened, okay, for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys too. And what this solar eclipse energy is bringing, it's asking us to step into our authentic selves, because Aries is very much that sign that knows themselves so well, and they're so confident and so ready to go out there and just really be themselves. They know themselves very well. And in that sense, they also know other people very well. So they're very laser, clear cut, straight to the point. And if you know any Aries people, they are very much like that. They will tell you exactly how it is. And it's kind of irritating because they just know it. And you're like, oh, okay, all right, you're right. You have no choice because they just take you there. They're that fire sign. They will take you there. They'll light that fire under your butt and they're like, this is what's going on. And they won't be shy about it. And that's what I love about Aries. It makes us take action. And the big part of it is taking action. And with this solar eclipse, the new moon, we are getting called to take action in discovering who we truly are, and taking action towards that. And what I've noticed with the solar eclipse is that it's actually doing the opposite for us, in the sense that it wants us to know who we are, but in order to know who we are, we have to know who we are not. And that's what this solar eclipse has been showing us, who you're not. Not just to yourself, but to your friends, your families, your coworkers, to the world, um, even to your pets, maybe. It's showing us who we are not. So if you've noticed, you might have gotten heated over a conversation with somebody, or maybe lost it with a coworker, or even with your children, or even pets, and it's like you don't know where it came from. You're just so angry about something, right? And for me this week, it was about, maybe I had to repeat myself for the second time. And I'm like, why am I having to repeat myself? You should have listened the first time, And so Aries does that. It brings out that quality that is not desirable in us, and it brings it out so that we can see what we need to change, and changing into that person that we really are. So in order for us to take that action, we have to know what's not working in order for us to start working on what is working for us and what is our true alignment. So that has definitely been the big theme, and also around relationships, because in order for us to become in our true alignment, we have to know ourselves in order for us to show up in the world to other people as us, the real us, the authentic version of yourself, not just someone you think you are, but someone that you know you truly are. And so that's what the solar eclipse brings. I will be pulling cards for us later on in regards to the solar eclipse and what we need to know. But today I wanted to take us into a past life healing journey, so that we can go into that part of ourselves, or that past part of ourselves that we thought maybe was a part of us that really isn't. Or maybe we're even exploring something that we do want to be, you know, maybe a more loving, caring partner, maybe a more supportive friend, or just a more accepting family member, you know, or just being a better member in the society, in the collective. So it could be either one. I'm allowing spirit to guide the way. So whatever comes up, it's just going to come up. I will have to let you guys know that once this session starts, your Akashic records will be opened. So if you do not want it to be opened, you do not want to share information, I suggest you don't do this part. You can skip it. If not, go ahead and continue, because I will have the Akashic records open for whoever does show up later on and who is present here now. So just putting that out there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and start by clearing the space before we get started. So if anybody brought any cleansing tools, like sage or Palo Santo, go ahead and light it up so we can clear the space before we start, or you can just breathe into my smoke. I will send some to you. This is sage that I'm burning. Going to cleanse and clear your space, clearing your energetic body, emotional body, mental body, all of your bodies, seen and unseen, known and unknown. And as I do this, also call your energy back from your day, anywhere that you sent it off to, anybody that you sent your energy to. You're calling it all back to you right now in this present moment. And as you're calling it back, it's going to be cleansed and purified in this white sage smoke. Okay. And if you have a candle, you are more than welcome to light it. Light a candle. If you have crystals, you can have your crystals in your hand, or you can have it set up on a grid, whatever you want to do with it. You can go ahead and do that now. Some of the crystals that I recommended on the event page were black moonstone, bronzite, smoky quartz. What was the other one? Oh, selenite. Because these are stones that allow you to see in the dark, and that's kind of what's happening with the solar eclipse. Is basically it's when one celestial body blocks the other one, and in this case, what's happening is the moon is going in between the earth and the sun, and so what makes it even more rare with this one is it's called an annular eclipse, which means that the moon is a little bit further away from the earth. And when it does that, it's not completely blocked, because the total eclipse, everything's blocked. It's completely black. It's dark. But this one has a little bit of light, and the light only shows as a ring around the moon, right? Because it's further away, so it does like block it mostly, but there's still a ring around it. So there'll be times where you'll still have a little bit of light, but most of it is mostly blocked out. And so this type of eclipse is super rare. It's extremely rare. Like it happens maybe once every decade or so, maybe only. So I believe the next one that's going to happen is going to be in 2030. or something like that. It's going to be a while before we have another annular eclipse. So with eclipses, I forgot to mention, it also brings renewal, rebirth, transformation, but in the it's almost like a fast forward on, the transformation button. It takes you quickly there because it quickly shows you what it is you need to change, what it is you need to take action on, what it is that's not working for you, what it is that's putting you out of alignment. So eclipses does that. And this one, like I said, has to do with the self, has to do with how you show up in the world. And so that's what we're going to work on today. Okay, so with that, like I said, you can hold your crystals in your hand, or you can set it up in front of you in a little grid, however you want to do. It's just right for you. And then when you are ready, go ahead and get comfy. We're going to go into our past life healing meditation. So make yourself comfortable, have some water next to you if you need it. You might get thirsty in between or afterwards. Also, maybe you might want a blanket or something, because it might take a little bit for us to go through this journey. Just depends on what they want us to do. But okay, go ahead and close your eyes for me and start taking a deep breath in through your nose and release it out of your mouth. And another deep breath in through your nose, allowing the air to fill up your belly, letting that belly hang loose as you fill it up with air. And releasing it out, emptying it, and contracting your belly towards your spine, releasing all of that breath out. And go ahead and take another deep breath in. And release out of your mouth. And go ahead and start bringing your awareness into the center of your chest, at the bottom of your sternum. That's where your heart space is. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable there, or start bringing your awareness there. And you can do that by taking a deep breath in. And as you let your breath out, imagine a beautiful silver slide in front of you, and you're just going to slide down this twirly slide, going down, down, down until you reach your heart space. And go ahead and bring to your awareness. You can see, sense, feel, hear, just know, whatever it is, what your heart space looks like. It may look like a forest clearing somewhere by the ocean, the edge of a cliff, over by a beautiful waterfall. Whatever it looks like to you is exactly right. And I want you to see in front of you, or bring in front of you, this beautiful body of water, a still lake. Maybe you have to walk a little bit to get to it from your heart space. But get to that body of water. And I want you to go ahead and start making your way inside the water. And you're just gonna lay inside the water and just allow yourself to float. Even if you don't know how to float or know how to swim, that doesn't matter. Your body will naturally float itself for you. You're just going to allow yourself to just float in the water for a moment, feeling the water around you, caressing your skin, allowing yourself to feel the temperature of the water. Feeling it soaking up your pores. Allowing yourself to just be in that body of water, still and calm and relaxed. And you're going to see these beautiful crystals light up in that body of water, at the bottom of that body of water. You're going to see these beautiful clear quartz crystals just light up with these beautiful iridescent rainbow colors. And as they light up, you see this beautiful iridescent light just shining below your body, under your body. And it's starting to encase you in this beautiful crystalline ball, just as you're floating atop of this body of water. And you're going to feel this deep sense of safeness, of groundedness and protection. And you're going to feel this beautiful crystalline energy now starting to swirl around you, moving around your body now. And it's going to start seeping up through the bottom of your feet, going up through your ankles and your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your torso, and up to your heart space. And you're going to clear that heart space with this beautiful crystalline iridescent energy. Just going to swirl around in your heart space, making it nice and clean, sparkly. You're going to allow it to go up through your throat, filling up your head space, and wrapping around your third eye, clearing it, cleansing it, and allowing it to come up through your crown chakra. You're going to let this beautiful iridescent energy just flow out of your crown chakra into that bubble that you're in. And it's just going to fill up. You're going to see it swirling inside, clearing anything, any scuff marks, any energies that does not serve you in this moment in time. It's going to just scrub it and brush it away. And then you're going to allow that energy to just go back down, all the way down to your feet. And it's going to seep out into that beautiful body of water. And it's going to be absorbed by these crystals in that body of water. I want you to start making your way out of that body of water when you feel ready. Go ahead and start making your way out. And you're going to see this beautiful path in front of you. Start making your way down that path. It's going to be laid with beautiful deep green moss. Going to walk down that path and feel the moist wetness from the moss under your feet, grounding you even further into Mother Earth. You're going to keep walking down that mossy path until you see this beautiful cabin or lodge. And you're going to see someone waving at you from that lodge. It may be an ancestor, a spirit guide, a master or teacher, or a loved one, whoever it is. Start bringing them into your awareness now. Start seeing them as you're getting closer. See who it is. They may greet you by walking up to you, giving you a hug, maybe even giving you a high five. And then they're going to start leading you into the cabin. You're going to walk in, and you're going to see this beautiful flood of light from that doorway as you walk in. And it's coming from this beautiful orange, red fire in the center of the cabin. And as you start walking in, you're going to see all of the other souls or individuals who have joined you tonight. And you're going to find a spot where you're going to sit by the fire in this beautiful circle. You're going to allow yourself to just get comfortable. And someone might even bring over a nice warm blanket. And from the fire, I want you to call forth your authentic masters, teachers, and loved ones of the highest vibrational light, your spirit animals of the highest vibrational light, your angels of the highest vibrational light, and any high vibrational beings who are ready to step forward to assist you on this journey. See them coming through the fire. And as they come forth, they're going to come surround you and place all their hands onto your forehead, lining it up all around your head in this beautiful circle. And as they do, you're going to see this beautiful activation happening for you. You're going to see a beautiful golden light coming from the deepest, farthest, further than the sun. This high vibrational light beaming down onto the top of your head, moving in through your body, almost like this beautiful golden electricity, just zapping itself through every inch of your body, across your shoulders, across your arms, your fingertips, coming down your chest, spiraling down your torso, going through your hips and your legs, and your feet and your toes. And as it goes out of your toes, you're going to release your grounding cord and allow it to go through all the layers of the earth, all the dirt, the grass, the hard crust of the earth, going deep, deep down until you reach the center of the earth, where you're going to see Mother Earth's heart. This big, beautiful crystalline ball of energy. And you're going to see it in this beautiful, deep emerald green color. Go ahead and plug your grounding cord into that center. Plug in and allow yourself to pull up some beautiful emerald green Mother Earth energy up through your feet, filling up your whole body, filling up that beautiful protective space that your masters, teachers, and loved ones, your angels and guides, spirit animals have created for you. Like this beautiful cocoon made of wings, leaves, crystalline energy, just surrounding you. And now I want you to go ahead and make your way out of the cabin. Start walking out. And we're going to go into a past life that is going to bring some awareness, some clarity, some answers to what you have been wondering about, to whatever serves you in this moment in time, to whatever has been coming up for you in this moment in time. And you're going to see, as you come out of the cabin, this beautiful door that has light all around the edges in whatever shape it is. See the shape of it now. And maybe the shape of an arc, the shape of a triangle, or the shape of a star. Whatever the door looks like, see the shape, see the colors and the patterns and the decorations all around this door. You might even see some inscriptions or engravings on this door or symbols. Take a good look at it before we walk through this door. And as you're examining this door, I'm just going to take a moment to open up the records for this session and for you, whoever it is that is present in this ceremony right now and whoever is going to come and see it afterwards. Now that the records are open for this session and for all of us, go ahead whenever you're ready, open the door and make your way inside. Take notice of what you see, your surrounding, what it looks like. You may land in a jungle or maybe in a town or a city. Whatever it looks like, see it right now. See if there's anybody around you. See if there's anyone nearby. See what kind of buildings there are, what kind of structures are around, if there are any. And if there's no one, go ahead and start making your way with the intention to find your past self. Allow yourself to make your way towards your past self in this timeline, in this past life. Go ahead and start making your way to that person now. You may just float towards them or just see them somewhere and start walking up to them. And as you see them, start taking notice of what they look like, what kind of hair they have, what are their facial features, how tall they are, what kind of clothing are they wearing. Maybe they have on some kind of jewelry. Maybe they are carrying something. Whatever it is, see that person now and start greeting them. Let them know that you are their future self and you're here to visit. And you're here for them to show you something that you need to see or know or sense or feel. Allow them to take you to that place or that event or that moment, or just share with you verbally whatever it is you need to know for this timeline. And once they have shown you, ask them what it all means. What does this mean for you, whatever they have shared with you? And how can you use this information? Allow them to take you to a safe place. Maybe it's the home that they live in that timeline. And allow them to show you around. Allow them to tell you how it was for them. What it meant to be in that timeline. What kind of struggles are they having? Allow them to share that with you. And once they have shared, ask them if they would like to receive a healing today. around whatever their struggles are, whatever they're sharing with you. And if that is a yes, go ahead and in your mind's eye, take your hand and place it on their heart. And you're going to call in this beautiful rainbow energy from the top of your head, beaming from the cosmos, allowing this rainbow energy to come through the top of your head, into your arm, into your hands. The hand is placed on that individual's heart. You're going to allow the energy, sending it into this person's heart space throughout their whole body. And it's going to seep out outside of themselves now, swirling around them, creating this beautiful vortex of rainbow colors all around them. Let them know they're safe. And that they are supported, and that you're here to help. And once that's over, go ahead and take and start seeing what this beautiful rainbow energy did for that individual. Maybe ask them how it felt, if there was any shift inside of them, what it means for them. And now you're going to ask them if they have anything that they want to give you, for you to take back to the present moment. They may share a word with you, a symbol. They may give you an item. Whatever it is, go ahead and take it. And you're going to put it into your heart space. Just placing your hand onto your heart. And you're going to take it right in. And for some of you, it might be something for you to maybe eat or put on your face or somewhere in your body. So whatever it is that they're sharing with you, go ahead and do that. If it's a word or symbol or an item, you can simply just put it into your heart space, unless they share something else otherwise. And then ask them what this gift means for you. What is this gift going to help you with? How can you use it? And once they have shared with you what you can do with it, ask them if they would like to come back with you to support you on your journey now in the present, or if they like to stay in this timeline or return to the cosmos. Let them answer you now. If they want to return with you to this present timeline, go ahead and just take their hands and place them into your heart space. They want to return to the cosmos. Simply see them returning like a whiff of smoke back into the cosmos. Or if they want to remain in this timeline, simply see them just waving to you as you start making your way back to the doorway that we came from. Find that doorway. Go ahead and come back into your heart space from the doorway. And as you come back into your heart space, you're going to see this beautiful crystalline blue lotus in front of you, waiting for you as you arrive from your journey. Go ahead and step into that blue lotus. And have a seat. And as you sit down, it's going to light up this beautiful light blue energy that's going to close its petals one by one around you, helping you integrate this journey, helping you receive the clarity from it, helping you transmute anything that does not serve you, helping you collect that piece that you brought back of yourself, helping you integrate it fully into your body, your mind, and your soul. And when you're ready, go ahead and start bringing your awareness back to yourself by taking a deep breath in through your nose, releasing out of your mouth, allowing yourself to start feeling the seat that you're sitting on, feeling your feet on the ground. Another deep breath in, releasing out of your mouth, starting to feel your hands, your arms, shaking your shoulders and your body. Bring yourself back to this present moment in time and opening your eyes when you're ready. Okay, so before we start sharing what came through for us, I'm going to pull some cards for us in regards to what we need to know for this solar eclipse new moon. And I'm pulling from my astrology deck. So never worked with this deck before with you guys. So we'll see what Spirit wants to share with us. What do we need to know for the solar eclipse new moon? So I pulled 3 cards. The first one that I got is, let's see if I can, is Capricorn. And it just has a picture of the sand glass and a heart with some roses coming out of it. And on the card it says ambition, realism, and methodical steps. And I'll read in the book what it means so that you guys get an idea of what this card means. So Capricorn has an inherent sense of duty and a practical, disciplined approach to life. Saturn ruled, it's linked to anything time earned, be it authority, achievement, or tradition. These are goal-oriented beings who need to accomplish tangible things through honest hard work. They are very ambitious, mostly because they feel intrinsically responsible, but also because they desire well-earned respect. Every triumph has been steadily nurtured in a framework of their own making. It's vital these people have a sense of purpose and are prone to depression when it wavers. The Capricorn shadow can become lost in the material and overly serious. It can be relentless, self-contained, and unfeeling. However, when living in full integrity, these are spiritual wizards disguised as straight-laced high achievers. Capricorn pushes its people into building life brick by brick, and with this wisdom, a skeleton is formed, the scaffolding through which spirit is experienced on earth. So ambition can easily become dogged, and you're being called to a softer, deeper way to manifest. Creation, after all, requires both masculine and feminine energy. So can you be diligent without pushing, determined yet open, focused while leaving space for the divine? This is where your efforts align with your soul and leave you feeling full. This is where you forsake fear and walk in trust, holding an outcome's particulars loosely and living with integrity, knowing the universe carries you in its loving current. So I love that this card came out because Aries, like I said, is the fire sign of action, action, action. And sometimes what Aries does is on its more, on its shadow side, it can be overpowering. It can be, impulsive. And so when we're impulsive, we kind of miss the point, we miss the mark sometimes. And with Capricorn, the solar eclipse and new moon is reminding us that we need to come from a more methodical and strategic way and a practical approach to whatever it is we're trying to achieve, right? So yes, take that action. Yes, be confident, but come from a more grounded space, starting by building a foundation, and Capricorn is that sign I feel like is the opposite of Aries because it's an earth sign. It's more grounded. Aries is not as grounded. And so with it coming out like this, it's reminding us that, we still need to be grounded when we're going after what we want. Yes, take action, but make sure you're grounded in whatever it is. And it was also talking about integrity. So when we're taking our actions, we're making sure that we have integrity towards ourselves and others as we're doing it. That way, whatever we're achieving, it's going to be for our highest good. So that's what that card, I think, means. The second card that came out is the South Node. And it's a picture of like a fishtail and looks like a dragon in the water. And it says on the card, destined to release. So I'll read you what that card says, and then I'll talk more about what I think it means. So the South Node. Where the north node is the head of the dragon, the south node is the tail of the dragon, representing what your soul is moving away from in this lifetime. This dragon is a karmic axis, and in balance, you have incarnated to heal. Your soul aches to leave your self node because you spent previous lifetimes stuck in this space, so much so that you have underdeveloped its opposing realm. And while you're tempted to cling to the comfort of the South, it blocks the flow of your life. There's an unchangeable current carrying you in the opposite direction. Ironically, because you've clung to the South in fear, you've only grazed the surface of its offerings in lifetimes past. The beauty of your self node is far from reach and is only found in letting it go. Through nurturing the opposite realm, the north node, you develop trust and learn to surrender. And through entering that current, you balance the axes, finding peace and fulfillment. Reflect on the relationships and situations that have shaped you. Why were the challenges so difficult? What did they ask of you? Why were the moments of beauty so profound? How did they touch you? What wound haunts you wearing different disguises? How have you met it each time? What message first spoke in whispers, then in screams? What is the lesson life has been trying to teach you? Have you listened? What do you need to release? I love this so much because I feel like this is so much the energy of this solar eclipse. It is that we are healing that karmic part of us that is stopping us from stepping into our higher selves, because the solar eclipse is really pushing us to see what we've been doing over and over and over, and it's not working for us, but we're still doing it, right? And we're not finding that other pathway. And what the South Node encourages to do is to let it go, to let go of this safety of doing it the same way, thinking it's going to turn out differently. And what we're going to do is actually, we're going to do something differently so that we can get a different outcome this time. So that's kind of the lesson from this card. And I can totally see that just from my personal experience of what the energy has been happening now. So I love that that card came out. And the last card is Gemini. So Gemini, it just has a picture of a mountain and two butterflies. And it says on there, curiosity, intellect, and networking. So I'm already getting information on it, but I'm going to read what it says first, and then I'll tell you. So Gemini. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Gemini, the butterfly of the zodiac, enjoys learning a little bit about everything. These very light beings prefer the airy realm of ideas to the heaviness of life. Mercury ruled, they are clear channels of information, sharing their findings through strong communication skills. Highly intelligent and insatiably curious, they are brilliant scholars, culture vultures, and conservationalists. Gemini people are active and restless, always seeking new experiences. They can struggle with focused attention, being most comfortable multitasking. The shadow of Gemini can be inconsistent, aloof, and inconsiderate. They are intrinsically fluid and difficult to pin down in their own definition and in relationship with others. They're quick to change with versatile hobbies, interests, and even personalities. They're highly social, but not inherently intimate, and socializing is about their butterfly nature and a calling to share the information they've accumulated. There is beauty and freedom in lightening your connection to the earth. While your deep connections and commitments are an important part of life, there is also value in detachment. Where can you lighten up and stop taking things so seriously? Where can you step outside of your routine and infuse some versatility? Experiment with different ways of responding to life, approaching them as playful taste tests. Seek new experiences and light connections. Open your mind and welcome energetic movement. Play with letting life pass through you and not holding things so tightly. So with the card of Gemini, I guess I kind of said it with the previous card. Basically, they're saying this card is saying, stop being so stuck on that one way of doing things. Let's do it different. Let's, be more open to different ideas. Stop being stuck on that same pattern. Like, for example, if you want your partner to be a certain way, let that go. If your partner doesn't buy you flowers, you go buy the flowers for you. Don't wait on somebody else. You do it. It doesn't matter who it comes from. What matters is that you're giving to yourself. You're doing it for you. So they're kind of like reminding you of that. And with the butterflies, it's also this beautiful transformation, right? You're only going to see from a higher perspective, from that mountain view, if you transform yourself as this butterfly by taking that different perspective, by doing things differently and acting on it too, not just like sitting on it and be like, well, I don't know, I haven't tried this. Well, then try it. Try it, and don't just limit yourself to the one way of doing things. Find multiple avenues of doing it. Say if you're looking for a new job, don't limit yourself to the one job. You never know what's going to come your way. Let all the opportunities and lanes open up for you. You be the victor in your life. And that's the big Aries energy that comes in with this, is being the victor, because Aries is all about winning too, right? And dominating in whatever they're doing. And in order to achieve that, you have to go after what you want and choose what you want, not allowing those jobs to choose you, but you're choosing the job you want. Okay, and that's just an example, but that's kind of the energy of this card and what it means. So thank you so much. I'm going to close the session of this ceremony, and I'm going to close all of our records, and then we're going to share what came through for us. Okay, so go ahead and just close your eyes for a moment, and we're just going to thank our masters, teachers, and loved ones, our spirit guides, our spirit animals, our angels, whatever other high vibrational light beings that stepped in to help us today with this journey and with this ceremony. We thank you, and we send you back to where you came from. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the session is closed. All of our records are closed. You may open your eyes. And I'm going to stop the recording here. So thank you so much for everyone who came in. If you want to know more about the future ceremonies that's going to come up, or follow me, you can follow me on Instagram under glow.mantra, or go onto my Facebook, which is just Glow Mantra. You can also email me under SEE_LEE1@yahoo.com. And reach out to me if you want to work deeper, or go deeper into the records, or just work on any energetic stuff that you need help on. Okay, so thank you so much. Going to stop the recording here.